Naszym pierwszym gościem i keynote speakerem, który już za chwilę wystąpi dla Państwa z najdłuższym dzisiaj wystąpieniem i znów zachęcając do myślenia o pytaniach do niego, jest przedstawiciel Instytutu Sound and Vision z Holandii, który myślę, że jest trochę odpowiednikiem Finy w Holandii, ale też działa bardzo mocno badawczo i studyjnie i będzie opowiadał nam o projektach, które wykorzystują zarówno zasoby dziedzictwa kultury, dziedzictwa historycznego, ale również zasoby publiczne z wielu innych instytucji, bada, w jaki sposób te zasoby wykorzystać i pokazuje, w jaki sposób ciekawy można je prezentować i udostępniać dla edukatorów i edukatorek, ale nie tylko w sieci, ale też w taki sposób, który jest interaktywny. Więc te projekty, które zobaczymy i o których dzisiaj usłyszymy, mam nadzieję, że będą dla nas bardzo ciekawe. Niektóre z nich zresztą w Polsce się pojawiły, przynajmniej hasłowo. Ja się bardzo ucieszyłem, kiedy Martina zobaczyłem jako pomysł na keynotera, dlatego że niektóre z ich projektów słyszałem, że nauczyciele, nauczycielki z nich też w Polsce korzystają, bo są na przykład angielskojęzyczne i są na YouTubie bardzo popularne, chociaż pewnie nikt, kto z nich korzysta, nie kojarzy do końca, kto je robi, jak powstały. Więc mam ogromną przyjemność jakby zaspokoić swoją ciekawość wysłuchaniem tego gościa i w tym momencie bardzo cieszę się, że mogę właśnie przywitać i zaprosić. It's my honor and pleasure and also to satisfy my own curiosity of your work and Institute of Sound and Vision. Please join me in welcoming Maarten Brinkerink. He will present and be our keynote speaker for today.
Just use this mic. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the nice introduction. Thanks also to Fina for the invitation to speak at this very nice event. What I will talk about today is a collaboration project that my institute has done together with one of the public broadcasters in the Netherlands around a television program that was called Mind of the Universe. Because my presentation is very much about enabling reuse of material, everybody can also put my slides on their own computer if they want, using this URL. If people are asking whether the thing next to the 9 is an L or a big I, it's an L. So if you type that in for the URL, you can download the slides and follow them during the lecture or afterwards to revisit them. And everything is available under a Creative Commons license that allows all kinds of reuse. But then, starting the presentation, I think in the introduction, but I'm not totally sure if I understood everything correctly. It was also mentioned, but I work at the Netherlands Institute for Sound and Vision, which is the national audiovisual archive in the Netherlands, which is tasked to safeguard the audiovisual heritage of the country and make that available for all kinds of purposes for the public benefit. So we target the general audience, but education as well is a very important target audience to cater to for us as a publicly funded institution. So this video will give an introduction on the television program that I will speak about in the remainder of my presentation. So here we go.
Hi, welcome to the Mind of the Universe, a treasure trove of big scientific ideas. Nanotechnology, robotics, cloning, space travel, artificial intelligence, religion, game theory, you name it, and it's there. 30 hours of raw footage of probing interviews with far-seeing minds, and all of it is open source. We're asking you to remix it, re-edit, repurpose it, turn it inside out, lace it, cut it, mix it, use it. In your presentation, in your explainer video, in your inspirational talk, in your stone word for the bridegroom, in your spaghetti western. Edit your own documentary about robotics, quantum mechanics, or pre-Islamic faiths. Use the ideas, the words, the sounds, the images, the nuggets of wisdom, the bloopers, and the rhythms. You might even produce a series of 10 well-thought-out documentaries with different themes of the future. Incidentally, this is what the Dutch public broadcaster VPRO did with it. The series is called The Mind of the Universe and was broadcast in the Netherlands in 2017. But to be honest, our edit barely scratches the surface. We'd like you to dig in deeper, find your own perspective, follow your obsessions. This is why we put the raw material online, for you to use under Creative Commons license. The interviews are transcripted and annotated, and there's an interface for basic theme search, so you could look up quantum, pre-Islamic, or however. We're dying to see what you will do with it. So please download the footage and get mixing. And oh yes, when you're finished, drop us a line.
So, what was this television show about? The Dutch public broadcaster VPRO set out to collect what is the state of the art in science by interviewing the most renowned scientists on various topics related to the cutting edge of science around the world. And what they did with this interview footage is that they created a 10-episode television program. Very traditional, very linear, and this was broadcasted on Dutch public broadcasting television. Sort of everyday business for a public broadcaster. But because this television show was very much about knowledge accumulation and also the sharing of knowledge, they really wanted to take that theme of the documentary and also put that into the practice of creating this television show. So going beyond only broadcasting these 10 episodes, they did something that is already not usual practice in the Netherlands. They made an online version of the series in different languages, in English, that was broadcasted not only on television, but on their YouTube channel. And that's where this series also remains available for the rest of the world, and not only for the Dutch audience or the Dutch-speaking audience. But they went a step even further, and this is where my institution came into play to help this broadcaster with working in this open distribution way. They wanted not only the episodes to be available for a larger audience to share the knowledge about the state of the art in science,